Keep doing that. Hello, 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 my Scorpio babies. Hello, my Scorpio babies. Ah. Show my love. All right. Okay, so we are going to read the daily encounter with God for my Scorpio babies. All right, this is day 202. It says, "Go therefore and make disciples of all nations, baptizing them in the name of the Father and of the Son and the Holy Spirit, teaching them to observe all that I have commanded you. And behold, I am with you always to the end of age." Okay, so no matter where you go, no matter what God has commanded you to do, He is always with you. Sometimes our commandments from God, they're not the easiest to fulfill. Okay. I know we got all those commandments, and you be like, yes, they're the easiest to fulfill, but everyday life is ever changing. All right. They're not always the easiest to fulfill, but what God tells us is, "And behold, I am with you always to the end of ages." Even if people, are saying God does not exist, God is this, God is that, at the end of the day, the truth remains that God is always with you. Fuck what anybody say. All right, we on day 202. Tomorrow's 203 after the sun rises. All right, so this is our Scorpio reading tonight. Let's see what is hidden and what is being discussed for my Scorpio babies. All right, let's see what is being hidden and what is being discussed. We are burning High John the Conqueror incense and focus incense. Dear Divine, please bless and charge me and the collective with the energy, Scorpio energy, to bring a balance to our complete beings, physically, emotionally, mentally, spiritually, financially, and everything that is above is also below. Please block out any interruptions, any distractions, anything that wants to keep us hindered and sleep. Send that shit back to its responsible parties, please, and their loved ones and collectives and all of that shit. Send that shit the fuck on. Thank you so much, Divine. Jama Kali, Jama Durga, Basha Sri Sai. May peace be with all of us. Thank you so much, Mother Mirror. All right, so let's tap into Scorpio's business and see what is being hidden. Fellowship. Sky above, fire below. Fellowship. All right. So there's a ritual that's inside of you, Scorps, that needs to come out, and your energy is up. All right. You have Scorpio in the 4th house, and then it says youthful folly. Youthful folly. Mountain above, water below. You can have like younger people that look up to you. Like, you could be preaching and praising about something, and there's definitely like younger people that look to you as inspiration. All right, so let's see what is being hidden in fellowship. Like, where is the change happening within fellowship? All right, 13 is the number, is the energy. Okay, so that is your own energy, Period. 13 is your own energy. You could be doing a funeral ritual as well too, or like initiation, or going through like initiation. And I'm saying like a funeral initiation, but that's also like a rebirth. Like funerals are rebirths. So I feel like at this time you could be in fellowship, you could be in the middle of a dark night of a soul, or you're in the middle of initiation. Deep. You came out your initiation in the meantime, in between time for this reading, okay, to see what's being hidden. It's so crazy, like, being in the middle of initiation, because, like, as somebody that experienced, like, a real initiation, right, like, in real life, like, there comes a point in your life where you reach this point. There comes a point in your life where you reach this darkness, where there's, like, I don't know. I don't know how to describe it, but it's like, it's black, it's dark. The divine is there. You know the divine is there, but it also feel like somebody put you in the middle of a cave, turned you around in a circle 4 times, and it's like one way this way or one way that way, but it's dark, and you don't know which way to go. So it's like the fellowship, what you're listening to is like the voices that you hear. They're still coming from a place of quote unquote darkness, right? But it definitely feel like it's light at the end of the tunnel. Wherever this voice, wherever this word is coming from, it's coming from the light at the end of the dark tunnel. So I feel like this is how you're able to get through something. But let's just check. All right. It says, when communal or tribal bonds unite a group of people, great success is possible. But such bonding only develops if its personal interests are subordinate to virtuous human relations, like open communication and empathy. All right. So the break comes at, so you actually have a couple things that's different besides what's being discussed, like what's being hidden and what's being discussed. Like, you have a couple things that is being hidden. So it says fellowship within an executive group can bring regret or humiliation. When social contacts are illicit, diversionist and unhealthy quarrels result. This creates limitations for everyone. Avoid pettiness and shadow discrimination. Be open to others and their offerings. Serious loss is unlikely, but hard feelings create an attempt to gain a temporary advantage are almost always troublesome down the road. Okay, so the next change, it says those who mistrust their allies, spy on them, and planning surprise maneuvers usually become trapped in their own net. Avoid unnecessary plotting and scheming, for it is a sign of disintegration of your community. When such a pattern has begun, put a stop to it immediately. Things will only get worse if you play games, especially now. So I feel like there's people around you within a fellowship, maybe within like your spiritual circle, or what's being hidden. Your spiritual circle, or either like your church, wherever you show some type of fellowship or some type of praise, some type of spiritual connection between your life and your rebirth. You have doubts. You have doubts. So we talked about being in the middle of that tunnel and following the word. All right, sky above and fire below. Give me sky above with fellowship. Sky above with fellowship. The 8 of Cups. So you definitely could be walking away from something knowing that it's nothing else that you could do about it. A deck of cards just came in my head. Fire below. Give me fire below. The 4 of Cups. I feel like you got the devil sitting on your shoulder too, Scorps. It's like you might want to chill. Like you have a darkness. I'm saying the devil because it's the devil. Because what this energy wants you to do is probably be like kind of fake. They don't want you to give your all. They don't want you to sacrifice your whole self. And I'm using the word sacrifice, but I don't even know if I should be using that in the Scorpio reading. Because this isn't like martyr energy. This isn't martyr energy, but it definitely feels like you're in the middle of some type of initiation. And it's like you're not giving your whole self. So you could be amongst a spiritual community, but you're not really like giving it your all. I almost feel like somebody wants you to make some type of offering. What's fellowship? What's fellowship? For Scorpio, thank you so much. What's being hidden within this fellowship? Man, the 3 of Cups. Oh, man. And you know what? I guess because I am a Scorpio, it's very hard to trust this 3 of Cups energy. I feel like in the past, like, you know, Scorps, you probably been through stuff. You probably have trusted this 3 of Cups energy. But this right here, this feels very emotional. This really feels emotional. Like in the middle of initiation. Like, who wants to be you got to deal with your emotions in the middle of an initiation. Yes, you do. Yes, you do. Especially in the dark night of the soul. That's the only way you're going to get through the dark night of the soul. So you definitely could be going through a dark night of the soul, but there's like other spiritualists, other fellows, other people around you, other initiates. So you could be in the middle of an initiation and you can be having a emotional outburst or something like that. Like, I don't know, a pout session. That's kind of what happens in the middle of a dark night of a soul or some type of initiation. It's like you might have like some type of crying session. I just feel like this is a lot of emotion right here. Like, this is all cup energy. No major cup energy, but like all cup energy. So it's like spirit wants you to feel something. Your emotions are being hidden in a situation. I'm gonna get the situation. All right, what's being hidden from my Scorps? Thank you so much. What's being hidden? The Queen of Cups. There go that major. That's you. That's you, yourself. Your own energy is being hidden. So you're not showing your true self in a situation. Amongst the fellowship, amongst other people, amongst your peers. You're not showing your true self. Period. Okay. All right. Y'all don't forget to like the video. I love y'all, but don't forget to like the video. Let's see what's being discussed. All right. So we have 4 youthful folly. What's being discussed? And then we're going to bring the story together, y'all. So it says, be on guard for carelessness or rebellious attitudes, characteristics of inexperience. Just as the youth requires instructions, this is a good time to focus on learning lessons from a patient teacher or from a life experience. Period. So your emotions is being discussed. Like, you being a student. Like, this discussion is not taking place. Thank you so much, Spirit. This is not taking place with you in the building. Like, wherever you are, I feel like this discussion is taking place somewhere else. Spirit is reminding you that you are a student. You're always a student. But I feel like you have support. You know, and that's hard. That feels kind of hard right now, Scorps. I feel like slowly but surely you could be opening up to maybe, maybe a woman or something like that. Slowly but surely you're opening up to someone. This could be spirit that you're opening up to, maybe like a feminine deity or a mother deity or something like that. And like when you're coming in contact with her, it's almost like you become a child, like you play again. Your inner child comes out. Okay? I love it. All right, so the changes in the line with youthful. So the last line, the one at the bottom, it says sustainable progress requires some degree of order. Training begins with discipline. It is the nature of the youth to stumble into errors through carelessness and playfulness. Similar problems can plunge childish adults too. While discipline is essential to achieve success, steer clear of boring routines or extreme regulations that choke creativity. I just heard something too. So let me see what the other changes in the lines is. 1, 2, 3. That's so crazy. Yep, all of these right here. It says devotion to the rich and powerful or beautiful is dangerous. A weak person can lose their individuality in trying to manipulate, woo, or win the respect of others. Like a flaming young person who throws themselves at a millionaire, it is undignified to offer oneself without reserve to anyone. Better to let the others, your superior, your desired lover or investor, whomever, come at least part of the way down the road to meet you. Clinging to fantasies lead to humiliation. In a state of hopeful excitement, it is easy to entangle oneself in magical thinking and fantasy dreams. From these entanglements, there's only two ways out: awakening to reality and suffering humiliation. The choice is yours. Fresh innocence bring good fortune. A lack of perception combined with a respect for life teachers brings success to endeavors. When you maintain a childlike openness of the mind, you become a magnet for fresh insight and gain unique glimpses into the nature of things. I feel like you could have came through something, Scorps, some type of emotion or some type of embarrassment, and this is why it's hard for you to like open up to certain people or open up to certain things. This could involve something spiritual. Like, Scorpio, you could have been embarrassed about a situation. All right, mountain above. Thank you so much, Divine. I am just not comfortable in this chair. All right, mountain above. The two of wands in reverse. So it's like something wasn't complete. It could have something to do with your home life. You know, I feel like you could have been in an embarrassing situation. Like, somebody could be discussing like how you handle a certain situation, something that kind of made you feel as if like you needed to run away, but you got stuck somewhere. The eight of wands, I mean the 8 of swords in reverse and the 3 of swords in reverse. I feel like this have something to do with a relationship. It has something to do with yourself, but it has something to do with a relationship. It's almost like you're in a playful state, but that might just be like a cover. That might be a cover for how you truly feel. Cause your real energy is hidden. Like your real feelings, your real emotions or whatnot it's not coming out. Death magic, confusion, and illusion in reverse, and death magic. What's this death magic? That's the wrong card to come out for Scorpio. And then pathway. This death magic, this could be you killing your old self. Like you brought yourself through some type of illusion or delusion. Like period. The eight of swords in reverse, it has something to do with somebody else. But it's like maybe you stop being, you know, so head over heels and crazy over something. I don't know. You definitely could have, I don't want to say like you won. But I don't know. What's this 4 of wands? What's this 4 of wands with mountain above, water below? Like you just came through something. All right. What's the 4 of wands? Thank you so much, Spirit. Yeah, the 10 of wands in reverse. Thank you so much. But the Ace of wands in reverse. And the Queen of swords. Yeah. So your spirit team has revealed a truth to you about the reality of something. And the reality, whatever you were going through, you could have been putting yourself through it. Pause. You could have been putting yourself through it. Like, where's your Gemini placement? Like, where's your Gemini placement at? Please tell me where your Gemini placement is. But Scorpio, I just feel like you definitely could have been putting yourself through it, right? But the truth has been your deities, your ancestors, like a woman, a feminine woman has come and made you act like a fucking child so that you can see the true way of things that's happening here. I feel like you're out of, or you're up from under some type of confusion or illusion spell. All right. If somebody wanted to do that to you, or they were sending some type of death magic towards you, maybe you were cloaked in your own energy. But I just feel like maybe they couldn't find you because spirit cloaked you. I kind of want to say this, but I don't know if I want to say this out loud, but it feels like spirit cloaked you into a child. I don't know how. But it's like whenever this entity, or whenever like somebody maybe wanted to like attack you, like you and they showed up, they only seen a child, you know. But I'm not saying that you're childish or like you're a child, but I just feel like whatever initiative, like, you know how like you reach, okay, so now we're going to talk about initiation, right? Now we're going to talk about initiation, Scorpio. So when you get initiated, right, you get initiated at the level that you're at. All right. Everybody doesn't come into initiation. You go through initiation and the next thing you know, you have like a whole different role. It kind of reminds me of like the army. You go into the army and you like, yeah, I'm in the army. Everybody is in the army. But then some people, they move up in rank really quick based off of the tests, aka the initiation that they went through, the ritual that they went through. And some people move up in rank really fast. I feel like whatever level you came in on, Scorpio, after your initiation, you still was a baby spirit. Okay? You still was a baby spirit. And that's kind of like how spirit cloaked you. Okay? These people, or this energy of confusion and delusion that maybe you were under. Let me get that 8 of swords. Let me pull that energy of the 8 of swords. Thank you so much, Spirit. Give me the energy of this Eight of Swords. Give me the energy of the Eight of Swords in reverse. See, because the Eight of Swords in reverse, it sometimes feel like you did it to yourself. Look at that. Expectations. And then karma. Thank you so much, Spirit. So, yeah. I definitely, Eight of Swords in reverse. This is something you did to yourself. And I think you were expecting this karma to hit you. I don't think you were quite surprised or shocked about that. You know, you may have done something. Like, I'm never that spiritualist or that tarot reader or anything like that. I'm never that spiritualist that be like, you ain't did nothing. You ain't did nothing. You're perfect, okay? We all make mistakes. That's what I feel like was happening here. You may have been accusing somebody or something of something crazy. You could have been in a state of mind with confusion and illusion, Three of Swords and the Eight of Swords. Someone could have been trying to convince you that someone is doing death magic on you, or they're doing stuff to your mind, okay? Now, the karma of this is the karma of this. These people may have been fucking with you, but I feel like they were fucking with you after you done something to them, okay? Be mad that I said it. I said it. You unfollow me. Take y'all light back. Go somewhere. Whatever the fuck. It really feels, if you did not do anything to them. Give me karma. Give me the energy of karma. This feels like a cycle. This feels like one of those cycles. Give me the energy of karma. Thank you so much, Divine. Give me the energy of karma for Scorpio. Youthful Foley. Look at that. The King of Pentacles in reverse. And then the Knight of Pentacles in reverse. I feel like y'all, whoever this is or whatever this is, like you and another person, I feel like y'all play games when it comes to like working with each other, or either like fucking with each other money. Now, another motherfucker, they wouldn't be honest and be like, yeah, Scorpio playing with my money. Scorpio rules other people's money. If you're involved with a Scorpio, they have some type of control over your money, whether it's you making money or whether it's you losing money. If you have a Scorpio in your life, they have something to do with your finances. Even if you don't think they have something to do with your finances, they have something to do with your finances. That's what Scorpio's jobs are when they are born on this earth, is to help people with their money. Whether it's to take their money or it's to add to their money. If you deal with a Scorpio, they dealing with your money. Now, they're either going to cause you some type of confusion, you're going to miss out on some money, or you're causing them some confusion and they missing out on your money. So that's what Scorpio's job is. And with the Knight of Pentacles coming out in reverse and the King of Pentacles, I feel like you and another person, y'all both could be having financial problems. It just feels like a little karma. And I feel like you could be being childish about it. It could be somebody that you could work with, or, you know, and Spirit is saying that all right, thank you so much, Clear. There's like another energy that's coming in. Thank you so much, Spirit. Queen of Cups. Queen of Cups with the Three of Cups. All right, Fellowship, Sky above, fire below. What is being hidden? Let's get that out. Thank you so much, Spirit. Look at that, Judgment. So there's another energy that's coming in that wants to give you a better judgment, that wants to give you a better outcome to something, okay? With this Queen of Cups and the Three of Cups, I feel like you're very skeptical about taking this offer. That's why you're keeping this power play, you're keeping it hidden. You're not really talking about it or discussing it. It's hard for me to bring these together because, Scorpio, you're hiding something, okay? You're hiding something. You're hiding the fact that you want to work with somebody, or you're hiding the fact that you are working with somebody. Okay? And it's not in a bad way. I just feel like you need to get back to yourself. So this particular part of the ritual Because life is a ritual. This particular part of the ritual, it requires you keeping certain things to yourself. That does include your emotions. I told y'all, it was no emotions up here. We was pulling them out. People offering you emotions, their love, their respect. And you like, oh, okay, that's cool. It's taking this mother deity to bring that out. So you're at that part of your routine where it's like you're soul searching for that divine feminine. That's what makes it hard for you to work with other divine feminines, because you still looking for yours. You still looking for yours. I feel like, I don't want to say like you walked away from your divine feminine, but you do have a little bit more masculine energy that's popping up, that's coming out, because you may have been in survival mode for quite some time. Let me pull this survival mode quite some time out. Let me see what that is. Thank you so much, Divine. It says, use these moments carefully. They are opportunities not to be missed. To foster goodwill amongst a group. At the start of a enterprise or construction, avoid secret agreements. You keeping it to yourself. Avoid secret agreements. Goodwill is a fruit that blossoms in the light of transparency. Okay? So, like I said, I felt like you was keeping this relationship a secret. It could be who you're working with. You know, other people make... Ace. Oh, he scared the shit out of me. Other people could be wanting to work with you. There also, thank you so much, Spirit. There also could be an older woman that is working with you that's keeping you a secret as well. Like, someone's not saying that, oh, I know Scorpio. I feel like that's kind of bothersome to you. And that's from the beginning, they wasn't saying that they know Scorpio. So that's the part that is a little bit bothersome to you in this group. Give me the Queen of Cups. What's in front of this Queen of Cups? Thank you so much, Divine. What's in front of the Queen of Cups? Ace, get down. Ace. Give me the energy of Scorpio. What's in front of this Queen of Cups? Thank you so much, Divine. The 10 of Pentacles, baby. So it's like somebody would invest their money into you, but like they probably, you know, aren't saying like I'm working with Scorpio. I feel like you shouldn't have such a crazy reaction, Scorpio, because you're not even speaking up and saying something. I feel like you should look at the bigger picture, the higher potential. You get what I'm saying? Like, this person does want to bring you up. They want to bring you up out of your feelings too. They feel they feel something, but what they're feeling is how you truly feel. If somebody is hiding a relationship with a Scorpio, the ancestors is going to expose it anyway. Because this person is not new. Nobody in our life is new. But this person definitely isn't new. I feel like they're very familiar. This may be the, you know, I love this. I love this. So another thing about initiation too, right? I'm going to give y'all all the little secrets, okay? I'm going to give y'all all the little secrets so people can really want to go through it, right? I feel like there was, you know how you manifest your twin flame, or you manifest your soulmate or a relationship or your destiny helpers. I don't want to just keep it at love, like, but your destiny helpers, but like, you know how you call in a job, you call in a boss, you call in children. I don't know what else, you know, what other people y'all call in, right? I feel like there was a point in this dark night of the soul that you was going through where you couldn't hear anybody but the people that had your best interests. There is a way for you to talk beyond your spirit team and talk to other people that walk this earth surface, right? Like, there's a way to do that. It's called something, and I can't think of the word right now. I think it starts with a T. Yeah, telepathic communication. I think that's it. But I also think it's something else. But there's like, it's like you communicating with another human. This person knows you exist. They're also very spiritual as well too, but y'all just haven't crossed paths just yet, and they're the one that helped you through this. Okay, you could be coming in contact with someone whose voice sounds so familiar. Like their voice sounds so familiar. I feel like that's what got you through certain things, like it made it possible for you to walk away. That's who got you through that death. That's who helped you kill your old self off. It could be a fire sign or it could be an air sign. Another air sign, okay? Another Libra. Am I on? Who am I on? I'm on. I said another air sign. I'm on Scorpio. So fire sign. What's that? Aries, Leo, Sag, or a air sign, okay? But this is your energy. Somebody has guided you back to yourself. Both of these are your energy. Telepath. Thank you. Thank you for that. Thank you for that. Yes. I feel like these are both your energy. This is like a blind guy too. Sky above. Thank you so much, Divine. Look at that. Sky above. 5 of Pentacles in reverse. And then the 6 of Cups in reverse. This is, I'm telling y'all, this is not, and then the Sun card. Thank you so much, Spirit. This is not someone that has like bad intentions. And that's the thing, Scorpio. Like, you looking at this person like, bitch, I do not trust you. I don't know you like that, but they know you. Somebody could be telling you like, I know you. I am very familiar with you, Scorpio. That's the type of shit that you don't like to hear and you don't believe. Like, you feel like that's some wicked ass shit. That's when you become human, when you be declining the spiritual work, right? I feel like this is not a bad offer that they want to make towards you, but you're looking at it like it is. Okay, you looking at it like, I'm not really sure about you, because you want to believe that whoever helped you through that, it was spirit. But it's like spirit put this person physically in front of you. Like that's the part that's being hidden. I feel like a physical connection is being hidden here. Shit, spirit could be scared that you gonna spaz out on a motherfucker. I can't stand it. Was this King of Pentacles in reverse? No, he wasn't. I don't think he was. Oh, I think he was. I think his ass was. I don't know. I'm going to put him over here to the side because I can't remember if he was in reverse or he was upright. They do have good intentions. With the Sun card, everything that they do is going to be exposed. And it's like they can't hide anything from you. Like, you've already seen this person in the spirit. You already seen them in the flesh. I don't feel like it's the ancestors or it's... I don't feel like it's the ancestors. Like, I feel like you have to open yourself up to an actual physical person. All right, thank you so much, Divine. All right, what's in between what's being hidden? I mean, what's hidden and what's being discussed? What's in between that? Starseed in reverse. Oppositions upright. Bitch, what? False narrative in reverse. Evil eye upright. Obsession in reverse. What's in between what's being hidden and what's being discussed? Boss in reverse. What's being hidden and what's being discussed, and then trusted in reverse. So these are trust issues. These are trust issues. It's not even just like trust issues within like outside people, but it's also trust issues within yourself. Like the opposition is able to send the evil eye towards you because you do not believe that said person or said energy, that the level that you're at, that they have, they don't 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 have, the best intentions from you. I just feel like your trust is a little worn. It do be like that. It do be like that. I mean, you didn't have bad bosses and false star seeds come towards you and play in your face and pretend that they're not obsessed with you low key. They're just real oppositions. They see that you're going through dark nights of the soul, or they see whatever is happening in your life. I just feel like you're not taking no fuck offers, okay? But you also don't need to jump into anything pretty fast, and then you don't need to decline and miss out on opportunities. So the best thing I could say is like stay in your rituals, doing your mantras, having a clear mind. You do have sky above and fire below. So this is definitely rituals, okay? It says fellowships. And you know, this morning I was talking to my sister, and she was like, I had a question for her. And I told her, I said, after you finish what you saying, I'm going to ask you a question. But she ended up answering my question before, you welcome. She ended up answering my question before she even finished. And I was going to ask her something about like being devoted. But she just came out and she just told me like, she realized when she wake up in the morning time and she's not doing her mantras, or she like going straight into devotion and prayer, like the day just go all crazy. When you're going through initiations, dark nights of the soul, awakenings, spiritual awakenings, kundalini rises, shit, motherfucking grief and happiness. When you're going through all of that, guess what? The time is still ticking on this here Kaliman's clock. And so with that being said, like, you still have to live your day to day. Unless you're somebody that doesn't have children, don't have a husband, don't have a job. I don't know what you're doing here on Michael Jackson internet, but unless you are somebody that just, I don't know too many people like that. Like I have friends that don't have children. I have friends that are not married, but they're still quite busy. You get what I'm saying? And so with that being said, your fellowship, your prayer, your devotion, it has to continue. It has to continue, even with the day to day. All right? Even with the day to day. That's how you keep from taking a bad bribe, a bad shit, get into a sticky situation. And also that's how you keep from missing out on your destiny helpers. Like, your destiny helpers are here and designed to help you do little things. Sometimes it's big things, but it could be the littlest things. Your destiny helpers can help you get up out of a stuck ass energy situation at a job or something, just quick like that. All right. I have 3 kids and a husband, and my devotions are very important. Very important. It's no way to maintain your family. It's no way to maintain your family without, I always say that the woman is the backbone of religion and the relationship. Religion and the relationship. A man will not be devoted. He will not be anything if his wife does not pray for him, pray with him, and pray for their children. He ain't gonna be shit. He ain't gonna be shit. He's going to crash and burn. He's going to crash and burn. If you don't have the woman that lays down with you, if she's not praying for you, you don't got shit. You ain't got no woman. Y'all stop claiming women that say, they got to stop claiming women that don't even pray for them. That don't pray for their other children. If you don't have no children with this man and you not praying for his other children, you trash too. You trash too. So, Scorps, that is your reading. All right, take what resonate and leave what does not, y'all. That's my last reading for the night. So far, we have done Scorpio, Sag, Libra, Cancer, Capricorn, Pisces. And I think that's it. And tomorrow, we will finish up the other readings. And tomorrow also, I'm going to whichever sign has the most views or likes or interactions and all that good stuff. 13 is a really deep number, y'all. I keep seeing 13. But tomorrow we're going to finish up the lives and stuff, and then we're going to do a bonus reading. Let's see what the number 13, what the message is. You're very welcome. You're very welcome. Good night. I'm about to give y'all the energy of 13 before y'all get off. So it says 13 carries a frequency of unknown power. It connects the energy of 1 and 3 to bring a 4, which means there's an action that can be taken to create a new manifestation or create a pursuit in your life that will bring a sense of stability that you have been seeking. Okay? And I think we talked about stability in this particular reading too. A sense of stability that you have been seeking. Okay? An unknown power. So I feel like you definitely went through an initiation. All right? You definitely went through an initiation. Oh, it says, can you do 32, 31? "32 carries the frequency of important conversation. It connects the energy of 3 and 2 to bring a 5. You are being called to have difficult conversations in order to bring proper balance for a collective change that needs to be made." And then the frequency of 31 says, 31 carries a frequency of remembering you are the most important product you will ever nurture. It connects the energy of 3 and 1 to bring a 4. You are being called to remember that you are the biggest investment you will ever make in life. Whatever you do, always nurture yourself and put your mask on before bending backwards for somebody else. Okay? So you definitely could be having a difficult conversation with someone about bending over backwards about them. Or, telling somebody like, no, I'm going to take care of myself first. I'm going to take care of myself first before I do something for somebody else. And if somebody is trying to put you in a situation where you have to bend over backwards for them, man, step on a crack, break your mama back. Go on somewhere else with that whack ass shit. Okay? The answer is no. Like, can we please try to let our no's be no's? Or if somebody say, maybe I'll be able to do that, and then it doesn't come through, don't bank on me to be doing some shit. Don't bank on me to be doing it. If I throw the word maybe in the sentence, you need to just know that I probably most likely said no. All right. Y'all make sure y'all watch this video. Everything begins with Callie, because it does. It's listed on my page. I love you guys, and I'll talk to y'all later. I love y'all Scorpios. I love y'all. Y'all know y'all my favorites. All right, Scorpio head ass.